This little piggy went to market. Where are you going?
Hey everyone, this is Wilbur here, back again with another video, and today Spirit has released yet another sneak peek for the 2020 season, and this one's on The Butcher. So first of all, as if you didn't notice now, sneak peeks are starting because we've been getting things for our flashback Fridays every Friday, but now, as you see now, we got Mommy's favorite on Friday, and then we're getting him now. So this is usually how Spirit does sneak peeks. They wait like 2 to 3 days and post something else, so that is starting now. It's a little bit later than usual, but it's exciting to see. Hopefully they'll, later into July they'll pick up a pace, maybe do them every other day, and maybe sometimes the day after, because there's so many things in the teaser that we know there's a lot coming out. So enough talking about that, we'll get into him. So this guy, like I said, is called The Butcher. He is this tall man wearing a pig mask, which is definitely something really unique and different that I wouldn't expect or imagine seeing Spirit have. And it's definitely not something I'd expect him to have nowadays at Spirit. It reminds me of like an older prop, because they kind of go away from like the gory looking props, and this one is not super gory, but the pig's face, first of all, it's a pig's head that's cut off and it's bleeding all on him. And the eyes are like, there's an eye that's like stitched shut, and the pig's like cut up and everything. So yeah, it is definitely something I wouldn't expect to be at Spirit nowadays, but he is pretty cool appearance wise. His body is just this bluish gray shirt with an apron on. It looks a lot like Burlap Horror's apron, but I don't believe they're by the same company. This guy is either by WO or Party Town, I'm not sure. Probably WO. But then he's got these black pants and shoes on. He's got a pretty basic outfit. I like his stance. His stance looks like the Michael Myers from 2018. But unfortunately his arm doesn't move, which would have looked a lot cooler because his audio has like the slicing sounds. But his arm doesn't even move, so. And then, like I was saying, his animation is just the waist turning side to side, which is a little... It's nice, but it's a little weird looking how when he turns to the one side, his body's moving away from the way his legs are facing. Like his legs are facing forward and he like turns away. I don't know how to explain it, but it looks a little weird. I feel like they could have just given him like the arm movement, maybe like a head turning, I don't know. But he is pretty cool. I like his animation. And then there's one thing I don't like that much, and that's his audio. It sounds a little weird. I feel like they shouldn't have made him talk and then oink, or not oink, he kind of like squeals and oinks like a pig, and that is pretty creepy, but I don't know why they made him talk and do that. It's just, they should have just given them that. They should have just kept it to one of them, not given them both of them. But that's not too big of a deal. He's still pretty creepy, and he's kind of disturbing as well, knowing that it's a guy wearing a pig head on top of him, so it's pretty cool. And then I will get into reading his description. For his description, it says, "It's not easy being a butcher in the big city unless you cut corners by grinding your sausage with exotic ingredients like pigeons, rats, or anything else you can find, or anything else you can catch feeding in the dumpster. When Benny's customers caught on, he had no choice but to turn them into the special for the day. Now he haunts the streets at night, hunting like a feral pig to feed his unending appetite of fresh meat." So that's his description. It's pretty cool. It isn't just a description, just seeing the Spirit always does like cool little backstories behind them. They always are cool. And they always end up giving him like a random name, like Benny. They just give him all the props random names, but that has nothing to do with the prop itself, so. And then it says the butcher's animatronic shakes and moves from left to right, and he doesn't shake. And I know they wrote that in Mommy's favorite, so I don't know if it can't be a typo because they wrote it on both of them. I don't know what they're trying to say. Maybe they mean they shake from left to right, like I don't know. I really don't know what they're trying to say, but they both don't shake. They both just move left to right. And then after that, it just has his, description of all his product description of what he includes and all that. And then his product sayings. He says, "Here, piggy, piggy, piggy," and then he laughs. and then there's the pig squeals and snorting, and then he says this little piggy went to the market, and then he says where are you going. So I don't know if these are all going to be separate phrases or they're all going to be the same phrase. I kind of hope they are in like the same activation, because some of his phrases are really short. It seems like they would be listening to the video. Like, two of them might be together, and then the other two will be together, so it's like two separate phrases. But we'll have to wait and see. And then he's our sensor. He's pretty much everything else is pretty much the same as every other animatronic. So yeah, that's it on his description. And he is $199.99, which is a decent price. Knowing Spirit nowadays, everything is going to be a higher price, so this is decent for nowadays. So I basically got all my thoughts out about him. I'm excited to see what else they have and what kind of theme they could fit him in. They could do some sort of freak show, I don't know, because he could fit into a freak show somehow. And we do have a lot of clowns, so we're just going to have to wait and see at this point. It's becoming the time soon that some stores may be setting up soon and we can kind of see them, but we're going to have to wait and see on that. So thank you guys for watching this video, and I will see you in the next one.